Today I wanted to show you how I do my porcini risotto. Now there's many options for this. You can garnish it with some good Spanish ham. You can put some organic kale inside. You could put spinach or just leave it as it is because it's very rich. I use some frozen Italian porcini, some good risotto, a little bit of truffle spice, some onions, whether you want to use shallots or onions. I like the sweetness of the onion. Good Parmesan, butter, and olive oil. A little drop of white wine. I'm going to run you through step by step in the most important things of making a risotto. Okay, first you want to get your pan little hot. Add a little bit of onions. Use a wooden spoon. And cook this slowly so that you get all the flavor from the onion. Just keep stirring it slowly. It's very, very important to have your stock hot. So I've got a beautiful chicken stock here. I've already strained it. You add a little bit at a time when you're going to do the risotto. So you can see the onions. They're starting to melt and release all the juice and the flavor. Then you want to add your frozen porcinis. During the season you can use fresh, but unfortunately we don't get them all year round, so we buy frozen ones, which is fine. And also dry is also good. So cook it to get that flavor from the mushrooms, the onion. Get a little bit of pink salt and a little bit of pepper to start the seasoning process. Okay, now you can see all the onion and the mushrooms are starting to get soft. So add your cup of risotto inside and toast it a little bit to bring out all that flavor and taste. It's going to be a wonderful dish. Let's add some bay leaves. And now the wine's getting all absorbed. We've already seasoned it a little bit. So what we're going to do is slowly add the chicken broth or beef broth, whatever you'd like to put inside, or even a vegetable broth. And you want to absorb that slowly. This takes about 18 to 20 minutes. You want the rice still to be a little bit, al dente. This is the real Italian style. You don't want to have the rice mushy, and you don't want to cook it ahead. You cook this to order. This is very important to make the risotto perfect. Now, another little trick here for you is to buy this truffle spice. This has a lot of flavor. It's basically like porcini mushroom with some truffle essence, and it's a powder, so it gives you a very high concentration of flavor. So roughly 18 to 20 minutes, just continue to stir it, and you can see all the starch starting to get thick. It will thicken all that stock inside, and everything will come together when we put the Parmesan and the butter at the end. It's already getting a rich looking feeling already. Wow. You see how the rice absorbed all the stock. So just keep stirring it, but it's not ready yet. Let it absorb all that. and add a little bit more warm stock to that and continue to cook. Okay, to finish your dish, you can see it's cooked down real nice. Let's add a little bit of fresh spinach in there for color and taste. A little bit of French butter. Some grated Parmesan cheese, Reggiano. Shut your fire off and gently stir. Get it creamy, yummy, and delicious. Okay, just remove your bay leaf. That was just for the cooking part. Look at how creamy that looks. You want to add a little bit more spinach? No problem. Okay, let's give it a little bit of a taste. I like to use a little bit more of the truffle mushroom powder to get the flavor. Add a little bit more cheese. Everyone loves cheese. Give it a mix in there. And the fire's off, okay? That's why the risotto's gotten creamy and really juicy looking. Okay, there we go. Now, ready to serve. Go on the other side. There you go. Beautiful, not too cooked. What you can do is add a little bit of Parmesan on top. Garnish it with a couple raw spinach leaves to make it very attractive and beautiful. Hit it with a little bit of that truffle powder just for the essence, not too much. And a little bit of white truffle oil. And there you go, porcini and spinach risotto. Easy to make and delicious.